For this Mental Health Monday, we are focusing on Positive Attitude Month. Turning your thoughts into positive ones during stress or struggle can really impact your mental health. And joining us now is Jesse Bradley, pastor, speaker, and author. Good morning to you, Jesse. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Rachel. Great to be with you today.
Yes, and first, can you just tell us a little bit about your personal journey and why this subject matter is so important to you?
My childhood dream was to be a professional athlete, and that dream came true. I played as a soccer goalkeeper in Africa. And in Zimbabwe, I took a prescribed medication, and it built up toxic levels in my system. I was fighting for my life for 1 year. It took 10 years to fully recover. It was brutal. It tested me to the core, but that's when I discovered hope. I didn't find hope until I lost it. And hope is relational, hope is habitual, it's available to everyone, and it's indestructible as well. So my pain has really become a passion and purpose in my life to share hope around the world.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much, Jesse. And what is this, the hope, the second thought that you talk about, and why is it so powerful?
That's right. There's habits we can cultivate daily. And when you think about the power of the second thought, at the time I was in crisis mode. Now that's what I call this habit. And there's three parts. First, recognize. And psychologists say that we have thousands of first thoughts every day. And the National Science Foundation says the majority are not helpful. So begin to think about what you're thinking about. That's a good thing. And recognize your first thought. The second is to reject the negative thoughts. They're hope thieves, really. And you wouldn't let a thief come into your house. You wouldn't say, here, sit down, let me make you a meal, stay a while, here's my credit card number. You would say, not in my house, get out of my house. And the real estate between your ears is so valuable, winning the battle of the mind. And the third part is to replace with an intentional second thought. And when you do that, the renewing of your mind, everything flows out of your thinking, and your thinking sets the tone for the day. So the power of the second thought is to cultivate that habit. An intentional second thought, you're rejecting the first thoughts because second thoughts are usually better than first thoughts.
I love that. And so, Jesse, in which kinds of situations would this be helpful? Can you give us like one or two examples?
Sure. Well, it's Monday morning, and instead of saying, oh, Monday, you can say, today is a gift. And if your children are doing some things that are annoying you, you remind yourself, my children are a gift. And if your workplace, let's say there's gossip and slander, you say, I'm going to choose to do the next right thing. I'm going to walk in integrity and kindness and compassion. And as the situations come up during the day, you're going to become more familiar. You know, with developing a habit, I like to say there's 4 stages. The first one, you don't even know what to do. When I was a soccer goalkeeper, I didn't even know how to catch a ball. And then I learned it's a W. So there's a soccer goalkeeping tip right there. And with that W, I understood it, but I still didn't catch the ball with the W. And then I began to catch the ball with the W, but I had to focus on the W, and that's not natural. And a goalkeeper needs to be free from that kind of focus. And then it became natural, and that's the 4th and final stage. Those 4 stages, I say that to encourage you with any habit. There's going to be development. It takes time, persistence, but you're going to pick it up. And so the power of the second thought, you're going to have intentional thoughts ready. Those common situations that come every day, you replace that thought. Now you got a different perspective, a different mindset, and you're ready to walk into the situation.
I love this, Jesse, because it acknowledges that these first thoughts, these sad, bad thoughts, negative thoughts, I guess, will happen, but there are things we can do to kind of self-soothe and get ourselves out of it. So thank you so much, Jesse. We really appreciate you coming on to talk about this.
Have a great day, Rachel. Thanks so much.
You too.